Today we're going to take a look at 5 different galleries in downtown San Francisco, all pretty close to Union Square. 4 out of the 5 galleries will be at the 49 Geary building, which is a building on Geary Street, which has a lot of art galleries. And we're going to start off with Franco Gallery, which was established in San Francisco in 1979 on Grant Street. However, they've been on 49 Geary for quite a long time now. The gallery focuses on photography, but they work with artists from various backgrounds. And today we're taking a look at an exhibition titled New Pictures, Old Pictures by Richard Misrach. And basically the exhibit is broken into 2 parts. This first room that we're looking at now is kind of a mix of different photographs from the past several decades, from 1985 to 2019. And then later we'll take a look at a recent series titled Cargo, which is from 2021. So most of these photographs here in the first part of the show were taken in various parts of the American Southwest in the desert. And basically the idea is to explore the impact of our human presence on the deserts of the American Southwest. This is a race car. I believe it was staged. That's what my understanding was after talking to the gallerist. And then there's a second room. This second room is still part of the same part of the exhibition as the first room. And then this was an interesting work that I talked to the gallery director about, and basically this was a hotel in Southern California, I believe, that's no longer there. And as a roadside attraction, they put these dinosaurs in the window and cast that eerie green light. And then here in the back room, this is the recent exhibition from 2021 titled Cargo, from the artist Cargo series. And basically all of these photographs were taken in 2021 when there were a lot of supply chain issues as a result of lockdown and whatnot. And they were all taken from a single vantage point in San Francisco. And then we're going to go to the next gallery just down the hall in the same building. We're currently on the 4th floor of 49 Geary, and this gallery is called Maybaum Gallery. And currently on view is basically 2 exhibitions. This first exhibition is for a contemporary painter, Christian Tradowski. And on the gallery website, there's a statement from the artist which talks about these paintings. In my recent paintings, I sifted through my collection of vintage poolside photos and selected imagery that depicts lazy, seemingly perfect moments of people gathering. I chose to make some of my paintings more vibrant and acidic, emphasizing colors similar to the Kodachrome photography of the past. Others are more monochromatic, mimicking the fading of time and revealing the veil between the past and the present. There is a vacancy between you as the viewer and these settings. The poolside seems artificial in our contemporary world. In painting these scenes, I wish to convey a haunting polarity between somewhere tactile and familiar and somewhere uncharted. They become surreal spaces that launch the viewer's eyes into a journey of fluctuation. Based on the tradition of waiting by the poolside and unwinding with friends, I wish the viewer to be able to swim in and out of these places of simplicity and mystery. And then we go to the back of the gallery, which has a number of still life paintings by Erica Lee Sears, a young artist. Most of them depict images of fruit, like these oranges. And then we have a number of polyester resin sculptures by Stefan Ormandy. And now we're gonna head into the last gallery on the 4th floor, which is Equinox Gallery. Now they currently have a 2-person show by 2 female artists, Amelia Canal and Paula McCarthy. But in the back of the gallery was this miniature replica of a house. I'm not sure if it was done by either of the artists or if this was separate, but it was an interesting little replica that I looked at for a little while. And then we can see some of the photographs by Amelia Canal, who is a San Francisco-based photographer. And her series on view right now is called Aura. And according to the gallery website, in Auras, Amelia Canal considers relationships between mysticism and science while describing her emotional response to the landscape. Her initial inspiration comes from studying the history of spirit photography, particularly aura portraiture, a form of Curlian photography that attempts to visualize the energetic field of the subject. And then we go down the hall and up the staircase to the 5th floor. And on the 5th floor is one more gallery that we're going to take a look at. It also has on the 5th floor the headquarters to the Christie San Francisco office, but they were closed today when I went inside. And the gallery we're going to look at is Robert Koch Gallery. On view right now at the gallery is a group show, mostly for photographers, and the show is titled On View. This is a photograph by Shai Kremer, who is originally from Israel, but is now based in New York. And this is a photograph that depicts the reconstruction of the Twin Towers after the attack. And the image is comprised of a number of photographs spanning the reconstruction project that are all layered on top of each other, creating almost like a time-lapse effect, but with photography. And then we'll continue in the gallery to another little area with more photographs. And this is a photograph by Trent Davis Bailey, who studied at CCA in the Bay Area. And that wraps it up for the galleries at 49 Geary. And now we're just going to go a couple blocks down the street to the final gallery, Dolby Chadwick. On view right now is a solo exhibition for Bill Armstrong titled Unspoken Buddha's Mandalas. And according to the gallery's website, Dolby Chadwick Gallery is pleased to announce an exhibition of photographs by Bill Armstrong. On view are 3 portfolios from his Infinity series, an ongoing project initiated 25 years ago. As part of his unique process, Armstrong appropriates found images that he photocopies, cuts, paints, and rephotographs. He then blends the collaged elements together to create brilliantly colored, seamless images